Welcome to Jenna Chit-Chats, where I chat about all things Korean, Chinese, Turkish, Thai, dramas. This is my very first video, and I'm going to be doing a 10 most popular shows according to the website MyDramaList. If you have not checked out MyDramaList, you need to get on that. Maybe I'll do a video later highlighting all the reasons why I've been a member of MyDramaList since December 2018 and all the ways that I personally use it. But for now, let's go ahead and dive into what MyDramaList considers the most popular shows. And you can tell that it seems like they go according to how many watchers on their platform have said that they have watched these dramas to consider them the most popular. And their most popular list, the top 10, of which I'm going to show you right now, is no surprise, or might be a bit of a surprise to me, that all of their top 10 are Korean dramas. I tend to love some Korean modern dramas, but my favorite historical dramas happen to be Chinese. But besides that, let's go ahead and get into the list, and I'll tell you what I thought about, or if I've even watched most of these dramas. Their number one is Goblin, a Korean drama. As you can tell, it's got some very popular actors and actresses in it, and it's very, very well acted. I'm also very partial to any dramas that are either historical or paranormal, if they're done well. And Goblin is one of the very, very first dramas that I ever watched, Korean dramas specifically, and I think it was very well done. I love crying my eyes out like any other, drama lover, so there's that. Yeah, I boohooed. I loved it. I love a happy ending. I love a sad ending. I love a tragic ending, as long as there's a really good story involved. And I feel like Goblin really pulled off that great acting, great storytelling with paranormal elements. So let's go on to number 2 on my drama list of their most popular shows, and that is Strong Woman DBS. This one is super popular, and it's probably also one of the very first Korean dramas I ever watched when I started getting into them in 2018. This one is a modern comedy, kind of like a rom-com, which, to be fair and to be honest, is not really my genre. I tend to love my romance, but when it comes to comedy, I shy away from it a little bit because my sense of humor does not evidently align with most of the world's sense of humor, and I find things kind of cringy and over the top and not funny at all. But I do agree that probably the Strong Woman drama is one of the best dramas. It's funny, it's quirky, the characters are cute. I loved the female lead. I found it hilariously funny and so well done. It did get a little cringy in parts for me, especially with some of the places where there's like this little crew of guys that kind of do her bidding, and I found that all a little bit over the top. But considering that I kind of dislike comedy, and saying that I enjoyed it or that I would even watch it once or twice or multiple times is really saying something. So I think it deserves a top spot. Let's go to number 3 on my drama list, and that is It's Okay to Not Be Okay. This drama I watched and loved. I felt that it did heavy themes, unique characters, fabulous acting and storytelling. It did it all. It was like the complete package. Beautiful leads, flawed leads, a beautiful storytelling, like I said. And this is one that I would rate really, really high. And I feel like it probably deserves one of those most popular shows, spots. And past that, we can go to Descendants of the Sun, which is number 4 on my drama's list of most popular shows. So here's where I'm going to get, hopefully you guys won't hate me, because I know that people love this show. It's considered one of those that if they say, oh, what's one of your favorite Korean romance, blah, blah, blah dramas? Descendants of the Sun comes up over and over again. But personally, for me, no, I didn't like it. It was like one of those where I had to really make myself continue watching way before probably the halfway mark. I thought it was slow. I didn't feel the chemistry, and it's nothing against the actors or actresses. I actually thought they were all fabulous. I wanted to like it because I liked the idea of the story, like the male lead and the female lead in their respective professions and the background story and all that. But it's one that I was a little surprised that people continually tell others about or recommend. So for me, Descendants of the Sun was a big flop, and I did not love it, but I can see why other people might. So let's move on. So out of the top 4 so far, I do love the first 3. The 4th one was a no-go for me. Let's go to number 5, which is What's Wrong with Secretary Kim. This is a classic CEO secretary rom-com. It's also one of the very, very first dramas I ever watched, and I really enjoyed it. It seems like I tried to watch it a second time, and I wasn't loving it as much as I did the very first time, but that could just be, my mood at the time or whatever, because I do get in the moods just like everybody does, But What's Wrong with Secretary Kim is funny. The leads had fire chemistry, some great second characters, which in a lot of these dramas, one of the big things for me that can turn me off on a show is having side characters that take up too much time, or that you really just do not care about, or they just don't bring anything to the table. And I didn't feel like What's Wrong with Secretary Kim did that. So I feel like out of some of the most popular dramas that you keep hearing people recommend over and over again, this one is also worth giving a watch. So number 6 on my drama's most popular list is Weightlifting Fairy Kim Bok-joo. Okay, I'm probably going to get canceled for this one, but it was hard for me. This is one that I think I finished, and it was really hard for me to finish. I did not like it. I did not like any of the characters that much. I'm not sure why. Maybe I should give this another go, because it's literally been years since I watched it that one time, and it was at my beginning of my drama watching journey. So maybe I have a new perspective and I can enjoy it. I'm considering seriously rewatching this one. You should let me know if I should give it a go or not. But I remember I did not like it, and it might be because I watched it after loving the strong woman drama, and there was like a comparison or something. I'm not sure. That could have been the possibility, but I did not enjoy it. But it is one of those also that is really, really highly recommended and that everyone seems to love. So I'm putting myself out there saying that I did not enjoy it, and but I'm not opposed to giving it another chance. Okay, number 7 is Crash Landing on You. This is a newer drama compared to the others, and I think this one I put on hold. I'm not sure why at the time. It might have been a long time ago. I didn't get very far in the drama. I might give this one a go again. You should let me know if I should or shouldn't. I don't like to speculate whether I loved it or hated it if I dropped it, especially within the first couple dropped or put it on hold, because sometimes I put things on hold just because I'm in the mood for a different type of drama, like, watching a Thai slap kiss where people slap the crap out of each other and you're just in the mood to binge like 50 of those in a row. That could have been the case, but it is one of the most highest rated dramas on MyDramaList as well. So it's not just in their top most popular, it's one of the highest rated. If anything on MyDramaList is rated a 9.0 or higher, that means people really, really, really liked it, because people tend to be, in my personal opinion, a little more harsh on their ratings on MyDramaList. So Crash Landing on You is a romance, and I'm pretty sure the whole entire plot is she's skydiving or something, and she ends up in North Korea. and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I have no idea. I don't remember a lot of past that first episode, so maybe I'll have to give it another go, especially seeing how high the ratings are. But moving right along, we have number 8 on the My Drama List most popular dramas, and it's the Korean drama W. Now, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to geek out over this one because W is freaking amazing. It's one of those dramas that has everything that you want to try. If you've never even tried a drama before, I would suggest a W as one of those get into Korean dramas drama. It's got action, it's got a unique storyline, it's got romance, it's got beautiful leads. The leads have chemistry. The side characters are great. But most of all for me, W, the reason why I really, really love it and the reason I love it and think it works as one of those top dramas is because of the very unique storyline, and that is done very, very well. Speaking of the unique storyline, I did not know there was a Chinese remake of this. This drama was in 2016, and I adored it. I've even watched this one probably at least 2 to 3 times. It's one of those that you can watch over and over again, and it just does not get old. Speaking of the Chinese remake, let me know in the comments if I should watch that and maybe do a video based on it. It's called The Next Stop W. But there is also a Thai remake called Switch On. And I'm almost positive that I watched it and really enjoyed it. Maybe I should go ahead and watch the Chinese remake and then do a video comparing W, Switch On, and The Next Stop W, the Chinese, Thai, and Korean variations of this drama, and let you know what I think. I love a good compare and contrast. I'm also addicted to watching like every variation of a show I enjoy. Let's move right along before I blabber further, and it's number 9 on the My Drama List, and that is Hotel del Luna. Now, Hotel del Luna, I started, and I know I did not get very far, and I know for a fact that this is probably one of those dramas that is right up my alley, with paranormal aspects, some flashbacks to either previous lives or the past, back in ancient times or whatever. Those type of things are right up my alley. And also between the actors and actresses, they looked amazing and they looked like they, had a really great storyline to work with. So I feel like Hotel de Luna was one of those that I put on hold. Yeah, only 2 episodes in. And I feel like it's probably just because I was not in the mood. So I am definitely going to give Hotel de Luna another chance and possibly pop out a video for that for you guys. Let me know, did you watch it and if you loved it or hated it? But let's move on to number 10 on the My Drama List, and that is Business Proposal. All right, so color me super surprised that this made any list, much less the top 10 watched on My Drama List. Even though it is only number 10 out of all the movies and dramas, I just would never have thought that this one would have made it. It was in 2022. I put it on hold, but when I put this one on hold, I put it on hold after watching 7 out of 12 episodes, which really tells me I was not feeling it so much that normally if I've already gone halfway to 3/4 of the way through a drama, just by sheer gumption, I will not give up. I'm like, I can't give up. You don't stop a book when you've gone that far. You go, you can handle it. And I watch it whether I wanted to or not, because I don't like to give up. I'm not a quitter, yo. But anyway, Business Proposal, I put it on hold and probably should have put it on dropped at 7 out of 12 episodes. I was not feeling it. I remember specifically, and normally these type of dramas, because it's, office, romance, rom-com, if I put it on hold or if I've dropped it, it's completely wiped from my mind. Like I have zero memory of this stuff. It's like, okay, it's like a SpongeBob episode, fine dining and breathing. If it's not in my mind, if it wasn't, unique enough or good enough or made me laugh or cry or whatever, then it's just completely gone out of my mind. But I particularly remember not liking this drama, not thinking the romance was there, not thinking anything about this drama stood out enough for me to even watch 5 more episodes. So I'm sorry, but not really. If you loved it, I'm really glad. Actually, when I just like for future reference, usually when I rate dramas, I'm actually really, really forgiving. I rarely rate a drama really, really low. I usually rate dramas from 7 to a 10. Almost all my dramas fall actually from an 8 to a 10. If it drops under an 8, then it was probably pretty bad. If I drop it anything below a 7, then I felt like it was real crap. And but even then, I hesitate putting things low because what I think is crap, you might really enjoy, and something you think is crap, I might really enjoy. I mean, hello, Thai slap kiss. You know what I'm saying? Licorns. I mean, no one can say that those are good, but for some reason I've watched like 250 of them. So I'll be doing some videos on that. But, sometimes you like to watch stuff. I like to be entertained. I like to see different cultures. So I'm hoping to bring some of my thoughts and dramas, introduce you some new ones. Maybe you can introduce me to some new ones, and we can get together here and chit and chat more about some of our favorite dramas. But that's all I've got for you. I hope you enjoyed. Forgive me for blabbering on. This is my very first video. And if you don't mind, go ahead and subscribe. Maybe like this video. And I'll be back for more.